Today we're working with Eco Gardener landscape fabric. It's a dual layer fabric. It's got a nice felt side, which helps it stay down as you lay it down. And then on the top you got the polyester, which is really easy to clean. So when you're doing greenhouses, you can just broom it right off or spray it off with the hose. It's really easy to clean. You can use this in your stone gardens if you want to do like a stonescape or xeriscapes as they call them. You can do stonescapes or mulches and put it underneath of that. But today we're just going to be laying it down. We're not putting anything on top. I've went ahead and prepared the area. It's nice and level. We've removed all the weeds because you're going to want to do that. Though it will stop 99% of the weeds, if you don't remove them, sometimes they'll get through. It probably will take a few years, but they're going to make it through eventually. So I went ahead and removed all of the weeds. There's nothing there. Removed all the rocks. Don't want anything protruding out of it. There's a lot of rocks where I live. Maybe not where you live, but there are a lot of rocks here. So I'm going to go ahead and roll this out. I'm going to be using the lines to keep everything straight. Though they are for planting your crops, they're not for that purpose, but that's how I'm going to be using them. And it's going to, the way that it works out, it works for what I'm doing right now. You can do that or not do that. It's up to you. We're just going to be making a nice area so I can put my Eco Gardener pots on it and all the other pots that I'm working with, all my shrubs, all my plants, my tomatoes. We're actually going to be doing an experiment with Eco Gardener and a company called Agtonic. They're going to be working together to do an experiment throughout this year. So we're going to have hopefully some awesome plants growing up on this fabric. So we're going to go ahead and get started on rolling that out. So everything's nice and level. We're going to go ahead and start unrolling it. So I just wanted to get this staple because I'm going downhill, so it's going to be super easy to unroll. Just go right on through. So I'm going to be using these Eco Gardener staples. They're really heavy duty. Putting them every 1.5 to 2 feet for this is sufficient. Just put them right in. We'll go on back and start again. Still. So what I found is best is you just start on one side of the roll. Just get one good corner in, and then I'm using the lines to line it up. Because if you're going to use a staple and you end up crooked and you pull it tight, you're not going to know till you reach the end. So that's why I'm using the lines, because it's a big help. Just do one row at a time. Now most people don't know this, but the professional way to hammer these in is with a rock. I'm just kidding. If you have them though, why not? Now once I got the final one in, I'm going to go measure my 16 feet, cut it, go to the next one. So once we've got it leveled, we remove the rocks, remove the weeds. We don't want anything poking up. Remember that if you're putting down rocks or mulch, you don't want any, if you're putting down rocks or mulch, weeds are going to blow in from the wind and the seeds are going to sprout and you're going to need to pull them. It's not that they're coming up through the fabric most of the time, it's actually they're growing on top. But this space is going to be really sweet. I'm going to go ahead and move my plants over here, put up this deer fencing back here, wrap it around, and that won't be in this video, but you'll see it eventually.